You know, despite only being released like 5 months ago, it feels like everybody has forgotten about Corvus. And that's probably due in part to how annoying he is to play relative to other heroes, just a lot of micromanagement involved. But luckily, I have some great news if you did not see the 42.0 patch, because they have changed Corvus around a little bit. I wouldn't say a buff, because Corvus was already a really good hero. It just, no one wants to use him, because I think a lot of people don't like that playstyle, but this rework tries to solve that, while not making him too strong. So now we're gonna try the lightly rework Corvus here on Geared Chimps to see, well, just how fun he is now. And how strong he is, of course. Just to start off though, if I remember anything about the early game of Geared, just spam like 4 snipers, and then we can save up a lot of money. Pretty much anything with full map range of this map works, hence why we're also using Corvus. Now, Corvus isn't the greatest, even on an infinite range map like Geared, or rather a map where you need infinite range towers. That's because he only gains mana, or at least before, he'd only gain mana if he could harvest Bloons in range. So even though the Wisp could hit anywhere on the map, you obviously wouldn't want that. Like, you still want him range so that he can gain mana, but here's what they changed. We'll start with that first. They actually nerfed the mana you get, like, for Haunting Bloons from 8 to 5, but here's the kicker. A passive. Now he gains 1 mana per second as long as Bloons is spawning. That is huge. Now, I haven't done the calculations, of course, whether or not, like, you would lose mana because you get less per haunt, but this just makes things way more consistent. Especially on Geared, where if any tower I drop will eventually be out of range if I can't dark shift it around or move it around. Right now, until I get level 7, we're just gonna have like 4 rounds where Corvus won't really be gaining mana from Haunting Bloons. Or rather, like, maybe 75% of rounds, because, well, the meta thing with Corvus is that you want to place him at the very front of the track so that he could haunt Bloons immediately, because right now we're not getting any of that. Even if you did put him on track, even if it's at the back, for example, then, well, we'll gain absolutely nothing. But so far, you can see we've gained, like, probably most of this 95 mana just from passive alone. So that's huge, because I can Nourish. Nourish gives you XP, for those who don't know. This was a very annoying aspect of Corvus, and they have fixed it by, technically nerfing him. So his recovery spell, which you get at level 10, no longer will reduce the cooldown of Nourishment. I would actually like to think of this change as more of a skill ceiling, like, lower, if that makes any sense. Because here's what the very best Corvus players would do once you unlock recovery. They would basically never use normal Corvus spells, only recovery to get max mana for Nourishment, so that they can get the fastest Corvus level possible. Like, power level to level 20, basically, because you can't do that normally. But yeah, most Nour players shouldn't be affected by this nerf here. Let me just go ahead and use another Nourishment. What didn't change with Corvus is the fact that you can save up $5,000 with literally me not using any spells. I'm doing the exact same thing Ninja Kiwi is nerfing the recovery / Nourishment combo for, aka only XP. But again, this is pretty simple stuff / simple micro, because I'm not, like, juggling a whole lot of spells at once. Also, this round, I don't want to keep using the mana barrier, so let's do the following. Creator Scanner, yep, we're getting it nice and early. Actually, I should have discounted it, but that's whatever. Now, if we can get away with this, let's use another Nourishment. Let's get 2 discounts, and let's save for... I want to get myself a nice fat heli pilot. I guess to pair with Corvus, I'm gonna try, I don't know. I'm feeling Apache Prime today. A lot of infinite range towers I could pick, like Sniper Spam, Comanche, Aces, but I feel like it's been a while since I used Apache Prime in general, so why not pull it out for here? Also, all this talk, and I still haven't even covered all of Corvus's changes yet. I'll just go through it real quick. It's pretty minor. Haste is buffed now because nobody used it. Storm is nerfed because apparently it was too strong, which I would agree with. It was indeed too strong. Also, mind if I just use a spear here? This is a good time to use it. Unfortunately, 1 mana per second is nowhere near enough to replenish the uptime of spear, so that's gonna have already timed out, sadly. Okay, and lastly, there's some more mana nerfs. This comes at level 8. Level 8 is where Corvus will get more efficient. Basically gives you a double mana boost if your mana pool is low, but they now reduced the part of which that starts decaying, so you'll overall have a less full mana bar. But if Ninja Kiwi's words are correct, then this should be an overall minor change. Basically, with this change, we should be more mindful of what towers we should be spamming. Also, just gonna use Frostbound this round, and that should clear, right? Indeed. So only bad news with getting level 7 Corvus is that we now can't put him always under the village range, or rather the jungle drum / camo. But that should be alright. My Razor Rotor is, I think it's strong enough to hold. But again, overall this is great because we can, with a low cooldown, we can pretty much keep it in the front of the track at all times, and we should be seeing the mana gain go up significantly. Do I need to do anything this round? I'll probably just harvest to do some damage. And let's go ahead and keep nourishing. I think all of the mana so far, or a majority that I've gained throughout this game, has pretty much been all put into XP. Damn, it's kind of crazy though. I'm only 6,000 away from Apache Dart Ship, and I'm pretty sure we make a lot of that this round. Let's just see where the money's at, and I'll probably just use the spear for the giant Saram Wave. And you know what, Ember again. It's pushing on us a little bit, but Razor Rotor's holding. Kind of wild though that just this defense can save up 21,000. And this ain't no joke of a map either. This is geared we're talking about, folks. This map has been known to grind a lot of gears. Also, nice. I sniped the Sarams that round, so I didn't have to do much there. And now I have a full mana bar too, so I'll just spear here, and we're there. Easy mid game. Yeah, I'm feeling lazy today, so let's just use that pursuit that that already has come equipped with the top path, and chill for now. And we can pretty much just focus again on max nourishing the Corvus. Personally, I'm having a lot of fun like accruing this much save up, but I feel like despite all the changes Ninja Kiwi has done to Corvus, like including this update, I don't think it's enough to really shift people's opinion, because just the concept of the hero itself leans towards just a higher level of play. And once again, I know a lot of people love just basic heroes. That's why people love Benjamin, because you just drop him down, he makes a lot of money. Like Quincy, you drop him down, nothing gets past his bow. Sada, you drop her down, and she'll just start slicing and dicing on and off the map. And with level 10, you see again, we have unlocked the recovery spell, and this is just great that I don't have to worry about, you know, maximizing the amount of XP I'm getting. I can just use Nourishment like I've always been doing, and wait for it to come up again. It's definitely the way it should have been. Now for this round, I think Apache can hold, right? Minus zebras and black. So actually, the slow movement speed of the Apache is definitely a problem. This map is basically an intermediate map for towers like these that have full map range. Also, Apache is really bad against Fortified, so I'm actually not in the clear. They even used Frostbound, and it took 10 years for this dart ship to pop. Is that probably because the darts don't hit frozen? I'm pretty sure they do, but anyway. That's kind of yikes, so we'll just nourish again. We'll drop some embers to help out, and we'll do this early. And that should be enough, right? Yeah, if I'm looking at the damage, look. When it was frosted, it actually didn't. The darts did not hit through the frozen, so that makes sense why it was taking so long. Bad combo, until we get Apache Prime, that is. Then it'll be able to hit frozen. I'll probably have to get a MIB anyway, but obviously I like to try to save out that 40,000 now, because once I get that, I think it's game. As I was saying though, I think the only way to make Corvus more accessible to more casual players is have a way to have higher uptime on spells. I don't know if that made too much sense, but you still have to use level 3 ability a lot, and pretty much, I guess, off cooldown in order to keep up the mana for any of these, like, top 4 spells. Like, for those who don't know how Corvus works, basically the top 4 are spells that will cost mana per second to keep up. The other ones are activate once. And I feel like if your placement isn't perfect, or where you're popping things aren't perfect, you will not have enough mana to keep up, like, a spell if you're not also using abilities to go along with him. Again, I don't really think there's a way around this without dumbing down Corvus significantly, so Ninja Kiwi probably shouldn't do that. I'm just saying that this is probably how Corvus is going to be popularity-wise. Like, he'll still be for the elites, even after this change. This round, what do I do? Echo? Frost? Ooh, that was clutch. Still 3 VFVs to go, though, so what else do I do? How about Repel? Use all the spells. Holy crap. That mob knockback. That is, that's not a bug, right? If I remember back in the past, there was a bug where Repel, or not a bug, but just an exploit, because Repel had infinite pierce. Oh, so we're good against the Reekers, right? Yes, we are. But Repel had infinite pierce, and so it could knock back with Frostbound, I think. Just an insane amount of Moabs. when it was up, or at least, which is crazy. I think we did use Frost and Repel there. I guess that's just how the normal interaction with it works. I forgot I could do crazy knockback things like that. That is all. Also, I'm only $1,000 off. So let me just clutch up by moving Corvus back here. And how about using... You know what? I have enough mana. Let's use everything here. Frick it. And let's do the knockback Frostbound trick again. Yep. Good luck to all the Moabs. That is all. And with this round, easy. Apache Bomb has been afforded. I say easy, like, relatively speaking, because I only had to do a little bit of Corvus Micro. But yeah, that's the main strength of Corvus, really, in Chimp's mode. Not for the raw power of the late game, even though he could 1TC in the past, but allowing us to save up just a crap ton of money to be able to afford things like insanely quickly. This is kind of nutty. How, again, little defense. I didn't buy a single thing other than the heli since round 30, I think. I'm absolutely going to need some Frostbounce and some high level ones at that, so let's see how much leveling we can get. I forget which spells, like, get a big boost in power, like at which level, so I'm just aiming for the highest level possible, really. So, watching DDTs this round, oh my god, the Pursuit, you see how bad it is? Also, right, Frostbound doesn't work on DDTs. I forgot about that, which means this is no good. I guess we can just use Corvus as extra, like, DDT DPS then. I just got a MIP though, so that should really be a huge boost. Or do we need, like, Ancestral Might? Let's see. We don't, but we definitely need for round 93. That's for sure. And Fortified Mobs, okay, they're pushing pretty badly. Let's do a Frost and Ember here. And let's get Nourish max mana again, and see if we can build up our mana a little bit. And let's use another Repel here, because those F-mobs are still pushing. And let's see what I should do this round, or to end off this. I think I'm dead. Let me just see if I can clutch up, though. Repel, or Trample. No, I think it's too close to the exit. Or is it? Oh my god, Pursuit OP. Okay, the round's starting to get difficult now, so let's stop using the Nourishment and focus all our mana on defending. So for one, I need to break down these ZMGs with, well, Storm, even though it got nerfed. I got an Overclock because it definitely looks like DPS is not there for Apache alone. So this should be a huge boost when it's active. And I don't think I need anything this round else with Corvus, right? Nope. All good, all good. Now this here is going to be interesting. I think I'll probably do Ancestral Might this round. Also, turn off Storm. It's draining so much mana. Let's wait till now. Wait. Not getting enough mana here. This and this. And this should do a good amount of damage, right? Oh, it's not level 20. That's why it's actually not doing a lot of damage. Now we use Storm. Please do enough damage, DDTs. Thank you, so we can first try this round. Pursuit ain't half bad on a map like here, because it's always turreting kind of in the right place. Thank goodness. Probably afford to use an Ember this round, because it'll be up for 98 in time. Also, holy crap, I completely forgot to buy Jungle Drums the entire game. I cannot believe I've been handicapping myself. It could have been so much easier. And now let's think carefully what spells we should use this round so that we don't die on round 99. Would I just Storm? Well, we should just use this. The Frostbound and all that, because we know that we can't use it next round anyway, right? So we should even use Repel, but it doesn't work on BFB, so what's the point? I'll use a Dark Shift back here. I think I'm fine, actually. Apache Prime is OP, right? Actually, crap. I'll have to Repel one more here. And we should hold, right? Let's do Strong so that this is the fortified BFB spot earlier. And this is solid. That's a lot of mana going to this round. I don't have Vision, sadly, so I'm gonna have to use this. Wait, this? Oh, I don't have enough money for this. Oh, this is gonna be ugly. Yeah, this is really bad. Come on. I got the Ancestral Might off, but it's, again, not level 20. So there's no way in hell I beat this round without upgrading. Unlucky. Well, I'll just do a main mob. That should hopefully be all enough to slow things down. Not sure what else I could do other than just this. I'll use this now. Holy crap, MAME sucks. New idea. Relentless Glue and Ancestral Might. And holy crap, why did that work? I don't know. Probably because Relentless Stun, well, was just as good as a MAME there. That did not look pretty at all. Anyway, do I have enough bad damage here? If not, I have so much money left over. that this should be no problem. Storm is not really doing a whole lot of damage, but it is our best single target DPS. We can't beat DDTs. I did get an out buff, so I'll probably add just a little bit more after this. Actually, how about we quickly Dark Shift over so that Incision might get a couple hits in, because it was kind of active at that point. And we could probably... Ooh, we could do Overload and Echo. Like, watch this, guys. Watch this. Overload. Let's Dark Shift over here now. Do this, and boom. Massive amount of damage in. And... Holy crap, I don't know how we survived the DTs there, but that was cool. Do I have enough mana for anything else, or is this gonna be the end? Well... Yeah, wait. Oh, so close. Wait a minute, can I just do this? So I noticed that the heli was just stuck on Pursuit there. What if I do this for extra bonus damage? And then just run the same thing back. Alright, and one more time here. This, and this, and Spear. And there it is. Made things a lot tighter than it should have been, but did so for the 56,000 leftover on Geared Chimps. The Patrick Prime doing 1.8 million, man. Corvus really didn't do a whole lot other than as support. And I guess it's a save up, as I said. I feel like his biggest strength is simply as a stepping stone in the early to mid, and just as maybe some light support option for the endgame there. Either way, hope you enjoyed the run, and let me know your thoughts on Corvus now. You like him a little bit more, or you still think you're gonna not really use him? Click here if you want to see more heroic action, and have a nice day.